My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Monster Train. Double Entomber Assault, double Molten Casement, double Entomber Assault. I can get my own minions with that. Penumbra as our start. We've got a Prism Retrieval in the base deck as well. Exciting, interesting. Well, Sketches of Salvation though. Sketches of Salvation, attempt to find a Shadow Siege. I really want to try and do that. Am I willing to kill a run trying to do a meme? Yes. Yes, I am. Morsels don't extinguish, right? Right? I know they don't trigger Harvest, but Harvest might just have a non-morsel unit exception. Let's go Gluttonous, set up on the top lines. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah. Big old Prism Retrieval. See up on the bottom line. Looking for... Oh gosh, can't even Entomber that to death. Getting some stuff stacked into our Reform pool here. Oh, that's just gonna get healed. Dang. Didn't think about the fact that it was just gonna get healed. So we're taking 18 damage for this. And then some as well. I'm getting lifesteal up there. Sure, let's get some stealth. I think that's probably ideal. Nice. Hatch Morsel plus Space Prism and a Perils of Production. Kind of want all of them. Let's go Perils. I don't want to be left later without the ability to get Perils. I'll definitely take a Trip Fall. Gimme. I don't know why I think I'm gonna get a Shadow Siege. I should plan around not getting a Shadow Siege, right? Yeah, we should plan as though we're not going to get that. God, I really like the Mask of Penumbra, but having the mid floor actually just chock-a-block with shiny stewards that are damage shield 2, multi-strike 1 +5/+5s. It's actually pretty cool. Would have been even cooler if I got the... Wait, hang on. No, I'm not going to be duping them there, even if I was going to dupe them. Mask of Penumbra? I really do want that. Why am I trying to do this? Raps, you know this is a bad idea. You know, it's a rare unit, Ryan. You know it's serious when I call myself Ryan. I accidentally called myself Raps in front of my family the other day. In a similar moment of like, oh, Raps. Ryan. I've said it before, but like, I am called Raps or Rhapsody, and I call myself Raps or Rhapsody far more times than I call myself Ryan. Not for any particular reason, just because I introduce myself at the start of every single episode, and at the start of every stream, and sometimes at the end of a thing, and you know, when I'm talking to colleagues and things like that, and I don't really real life too often. I do sometimes. I had a great day the other day. We can talk about it over the course of the run, maybe. I don't know. Get casual with it. I will take this reroll. I'm looking for a plus 10, baby. We found a plus 10, baby. Let's give holdover to the Perils of Production. That's always pretty exciting. Plus 10 wants to go on an Entumbra Assault. Well, I mean, with the holdover Perils of Production, now I'm even more incentivized to lower the cost of the other Entumbra Assault instead. No, we still need decent backline damage. Unit draft, love it. That's where we're getting our Shadow Siege. I'm so keen on this thing. 9, 9, 11, 11, 5. Double strike kills. I guess that does decent. Damage? Dang. Three, 999, that'll kill. Oh wait, no, this will blow up. So you get 5 more armor, you go to 23. Well, 999 still kills you after that. It's the mortal encasement that would have protected you. Why? Why, Ryan? This happens to me very commonly. Yeah, this happens to me very commonly. We'll get like early sketches, and then the second wave will just have haste, and they'll just skip past all of my units, and I'll lose. How could I have otherwise organized that? I think there was a way out of that fight. I didn't think it was gonna... I just didn't think it was gonna kill us. It's definitely a little bit of hubris on my side. Double copy of Echo Infusion, double copy of Helical Crystallis, Forgotten Trade. There's this idea of breaking out, right? We talked about it in the ladder streak with Sneaky Teak prior, but the idea of breaking out is effectively that you can't use 100% brain on all decisions in games like this, because you will just quickly run into the limitation, which is mental fatigue, which is loss of focus, which is it's fundamentally impossible to interrogate every decision to the full depth that you can. So what you do is you come to a point where you recognize that, oh, this is probably the right decision, almost certainly. And that's the terminating depth, right? That's the point at which you no longer continue considering other options. And when you recognize that something is a threat, when you recognize that something might kill you, when you recognize that something might cause a problem in the future, that's the point at which you need to break out, right? That's the point at which you need to stop using those heuristics, those kind of like standard operating procedures, those kind of best practices, and start considering things more broadly. And one thing that I've been finding in the Monster Train TLD series on YouTube rather than the one on stream recently is that I'm having trouble deciding when to break up. Or rather, I'm having trouble recognizing when I need to break out. I need to keep a bit of focus on that. It's definitely the primary source of what's been killing us so far. Stygian Banner's the one next to the Merchant of Steel. And Wormkin Banner down here, Merchant of Magic. But there's another Stygian Banner directly next to it with a Herzel's Horde. Okay, this one... Gosh. This is Stygian, Divine Temple. Combination. Possibly use the Echo Infusions as their health support, so we possibly even look for something very aggressive there instead. It's going to be defined by the Merchant of Steel, right? Yeah, because this is Hellvent down here. Does that make us an incant deck? Just going to take the Infectinator here to get us some extra damage early on. At the start of battle, add 2 candy to each floor. My god. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh my god. Yeah, this is fine. So I'll need to set up top. Yeah, because I need to get as much Reap on the boss before they arrive at the top line as is possible. Let 2 of them get through. Legal Crystallis. Get them the Echo Infusion. I haven't gotten any out yet. Not happy about that turn of events. Worked out in the end for us, but it was closer than I'd like. Proclamation. Infuse, attune, extract 2. The thing is, we can do that quite easily. Literally only extracts 1 for us. Energy Siphon. Spell Weakness. While we have Helical Crystallises and Proclamation? Yeah, actually. Oh. And this is hard. Kinho's Carapace already increases its size by being played, just by virtue of being played. Allows us to overstack behind. Maybe I take the Kinho's Carapace literally just as a pair piece for the Spine Chief. It's good. It's fine. I've already got 2 Stygian units coming up. I'll take this, actually. Incant for armor too. God, I hope I find... God, the unnamed, honestly. I'm totally fine with these, though. So I'm putting a Stygian unit in one of these next floor. One of these is getting the multi-strike almost certainly as well. Honestly, it probably gets multi-strike as well as armor 1. Is the Siren of the Sea scaling fast enough if it gets that? Does it have to scale that fast if I'm putting extra damage out? Is armor enough self-sustain that I can take the Nameless Siren instead? Yes. Take the Nameless Siren. We multi-strike it. We runestone it. We're going to be infusing a Stygian unit into that here with the Divine Temple Stygian banner, and then we'll be duping it in the next area. I do want to get my Purge on, but... well... Is that... Yeah, I don't have many... I don't have a shop for a while here, actually. I think it's time to get some Purges. Game. With the style of deck I run, oftentimes removing the Chinese Stewards first is correct. It's not always correct. Don't get me wrong. And I try and break out of it when I recognize that it's not correct in that instance, but a lot of the time for me specifically, it tends to be. Let's go Spine Sheath, Fracture the Backline, and then a Kinho's Carapace. I want to get that Nameless Siren down, but I also want that Collector, so... Just gonna have to accept the consequences of going for that there. Oh, wait, you sweep. It doesn't matter. Oh, no, but I can protect you. Okay, never mind. It matters, game. Okay. It's fine. Perfect. All right, I feel very, very confident. Echo Snare, Bounding Echoes. I love the idea of that trying to get a hit on the Echo Infusions. Shelter to just pass armor across the line. That's not bad. Neither is the Echo Snare. Like, none of these are bad. The one I want most is just the Bounding Echoes. Crypt Builder, eh? I have no specific discard. Flash Freeze just as a single target kind of hit a backline removal is pretty decent. I can't wait to see what's in here. When you play your third spell for the turn, all cards gain +1 magic power for the rest of the battle. Easy. Let's have a look at the Divine Temple first as well. +30 and +10 in piercing. Nice. Interesting. So it's got to be Guard of the Unnamed, right? Give them even more incant for armor. Make them even tankier. This could be a dupe. So before I go in there, I want to pop the Guard of the Unnamed into the Nameless Siren. Ooh, Extreme Stone something. Actually, do I want to Extreme Stone that? Or do I want to give it Piercing? No, Extreme Stone that one. We give Piercing to things that would be better against armored targets. So like the Helicrypt Crystallis here. Because that did kill an armor target and then attack the unit behind it as well. It's definitely not Waxen. Probably not Spike. Yeah, it's definitely Ewoken Railspike. I can try and talk my way around it there, but Ewoken Railspike is almost always the correct option in the Divine Temple. Sorry, the Divine Temple, the Concealed Cavern's choice between the different spikes there. For my playstyle in particular, I hasten to add. Although I really think most people could find a lot of value in it. All right. Nameless Siren, you're going mid. Second one's probably going mid as well. You're going to daze the attacked unit, eh? You should probably hit the Kinho's Carapace then. Sorry, Carapace. See how you pronounce that one. I don't think that. Shiny Steward, help me chump block. We're alive, but we're not that happy about it. What with the days and all. So you're trying to move past that floor? How dare you? You die. For such an offense. I mean, look, it's not the best Bounding Echoes of all time. Alright, so... I just like the idea of just cutting that off there. Alright. Let's throw that spell weakness and hope that we actually end up getting to utilize it. Nice. Eternal Kinstone. It's infused, and it adds in a candy that cannot be removed. Is that good? Is that good in this deck? I don't think that's good in this deck. If I made it intrinsic, it would be 20 extra on the Kinho's Carapace. I don't think it's necessary. Ancient Synergy? I mean, that's good damage. We're looking for big damage. Big damage spells, that is. Sure. Get on in here. Hellvents. Maybe I take this Bulk Chrysalis and I put that into the Kinho's Carapace. I don't think that could hurt. I kind of like the idea of going capacity, and then duping 2 Nameless Sirens, but we'll end up better off with a draw right now. Getting to them more consistently and earlier. No descend options in these clans? No ascend options in these clans? Maybe a Yay All Day Magic could get me there. Is this going to project damage far enough? Is this going to be enough damage to project damage fast enough? Well, no, because we have the spells. The spells are the supplemental for that. Spells are supplemental. We take Ursul's Compound here. Hey, I took capacity last episode. I think I took it twice, even. Alright, Divinity Temple. Get the Engage Pacts. We're gonna... Bog Cresale in the Kinho's Carapace. That's a lot of damage. I like the idea of putting this on the Ancient Synergy. Then I want a Value Stone later on to decrease its cost. I'm happy to take all of the spell upgrades I can here. I've recognized that the spells are my power in this deck. And then you get duped. Multi-strike. Also has now become a significantly better frontliner. I want to get holdover on the Echo Infusions where possible. Enemies enter with Spell Shield, eh? I think I'm going to be okay against these. I think with all of the upgrades we just took, we are kind of... I don't want to say unfairly above the power curve right now, but we are unfairly above the power curve right now. I think I can play Kinho's Carapace right now. Subliner one's going to give us some business here. Feel like that was a lot of business. Those Helical Crystallises are going to be more useful next turn. I'm not going to play the Awoken Rail Spike here. I should have played that first. Oops. Yeah. Way too close. Do like this floor though. Feels a lot worse than I was hoping this would. Yeah. That's gonna get us. 3 times multi-strike. And it's got 35 regen every turn. Even if we didn't take Ancient Hate. I don't know if... Like, save hitting you with a... Like, Energy Siphon and then having gotten later a Proclamation that did double damage. I don't know how we were getting through this. That feels really bad. I was quite confident about that run. Let's try another one. Unfortunately, we are just under 30 minutes in, and the last episode was also a short run and then a very long run afterwards. And I can't continue doing that, because then I can record half as many episodes in a day. That's not great. We've got Base, Melting Remnant, and Hellhorn behind. I want to go with a Harvest build here. Try and base myself a little bit around those drafts, maybe. So this is very much going to be a kind of balls to the wall kind of thing, which is a piloting term, and it's an aviation term, but it's not necessarily at all to do with Blue Humor. Mark of an Exile for extra HP on the Rector. Well, but the Rector Flicker really gains its HP over the course. And we'll go for the Scorching Restraints for the extra damage on the drafts when they get played. It is ideal that I set up on the bottom floor here. Unfortunately, the Train Steward being hit or hitting the enemy is always going to give them their slay. So I guess what I really want is just more dregs dying down here on the bottom line. Get more power on our Rector Flicker. Draft and another drag. Nice. I wanted to play on the bottom floor so that if someone did leak, and there was a 40 health unit on the top floor, right? If someone leaked past us, we were still going to have them on the top floor by the time we fought the boss. So if we won against the boss there, which we did, Dripfall seems pretty good here. Ritual of Battle. It's a way to imbue the Rector Flicker with more damage. Plus the other two are kind of already accounted for. Merchant of Steel, Remnant. I mean, we do have like actual real impactful upgrades we could take from Merchant of Magic right now. Let's go with it. Let's lean into the Melting Remnant here. Something I don't often do, but I feel like I would like to do more of. Value Stone on the Ritual of Battle instantly makes me feel good about having taken that. See, I don't have any reform in the deck yet, so I feel a little skittish about the idea of putting a Paraffin Thug into a draft or a draft into a Paraffin Thug. I like the idea of stacking Harvest triggers. But what you really want to do is stack a Harvest and a Slay. Maybe I don't socket that yet. Oh, but I really do want to socket it if I'm doing it. Maybe I just put a draft in a draft right now and take the Paraffin Thug. Actually, I think I'm coming further and further and further around to that side of type of looking. Get that. Had to put one of you in the other. It's because this is a Remnant and Merchant of Steel. Yeah, I like that. Where's my better scaling coming out of, right? We've got damage scaling from Ritual of Battle. We've got damage scaling from Rector Flicker. We've got health scaling from Rector Flicker. The only problem is the Rector Flicker is not going to be able to project its damage enough, nor is it really going to be able to get enough damage scaling without like a holdover Ritual of Battle. We're going to have to look towards the future to solve that problem for us. Merchant of Magic, though. Do want to try and give that holdover. Let's make the Dripfall 0 cost. I think I will go for just a 20 power torch reroll. Double stack plus 10. Plus 10 definitely goes on Hornbreak. Double stack. Double stack the Ritual of Battle. Make it 2 cost, but give 20. 20's big. 20 is a lot. But I am about to go to a Merchant of Steel. I should save some of my money. I probably should have saved some of the money I already used. Oh, but Divine Boons. Okay, so I am going to get money there at the absolute least. Still got to take the unit drafts here. Give us some options. $40 damage this donates to a Paraffin Thug. Sweep's real annoying. Got to burn out 2. Doesn't impact the damage amount that much. One up here at least prevents 2 damage. I really need some reform. Absolutely die for some reform. Because without it, we will absolutely die without reform. Alright. Whiplash. Up against Molten Encasement, though. That is perfectly scaling defense. It's really good against Seraph the Patient. Pop a Molting Imp into a Molten Encasement. 15 damage to all enemy units on that floor. Try and make that burnout one endless, or just endless with defense on. Go capacity. Leave ourselves open to that. Multi-strike fragile, eh? See, the Paraffin Thug still does really want more multi-strike. It's going to be the target of the ritual battle consistently. So how's it going to get armor? It's going to have weakness against spikes for a while. Molten Encasement's going to be the way to try and support it. I'm picking a lot of options here. I just hope that I have the ability to make something out of them. Quick burnout. Okay, so we know where the burnout goes. The money, look at the remnant. You... God, that Bounty Stalker really wants to go in the deck and then have the Horned Warrior put inside of it, right? Like, we want the Paraffin Thug early, and then we want the Bounty Stalker late. a really good scaling damage option. Well, the same thing is going to kill me no matter which of those. No matter if I take that or not. The same hit is almost certainly the one that kills us. So, do you become quick now? Because you are fragile, so I can kill you at any point with my own torch, even. But this gets you the ability to kill enemies. See, the problem with the Bounty Stalker is you both want it to kill enemies and you want it to die. So if I make it quick, at least I can choose to kill it with my own torches. And then I'm looking to give it another multi-strike later, I guess. This rage definitely goes on that draft. That's just so much power right there. Do I reroll now? I do. Multi-strike, found it. Goes on that. Yeah, because then I'm looking to put the Horned Warrior into it. Maybe even the Paraffin Thug. Or maybe even dupe it and put it inside itself. I was thinking of duping it after that, though. That's if we get that far. Daedalus could easily kill us here. Daedalus could easily make us, like, not alive? Like, deceased? Certainly there's a better word for it. We don't really have reform mechanics right now, though, so... We are in the realm where Bounty Stalker dies once. I'll die eventually. I don't need to push it along in its journey. The only thing is I do need units to actually make their way to the top line. Otherwise, we get no slays and we get no harvests and we lose. So what I'm really looking to do here on the lower lines is just pepper them down. At least where that's an option. Go. There's our Bounty Stalker dying. I don't think I can really accomplish much. I have to make absolutely certain that no matter what I draw next turn, I can kill both of those. Because even if it goes to the top floor and took no damage, if it died, it would kill us with the Explosive Sigil. I hope I have enough damage and HP up here. I think I do. Use that to deal as much as we can. I thought we did and I was wrong. Dang. Rode too close to the line. Yeah, if that was a little fade run, so that I would actually have the ability to bring back the Bounty Stalker more consistently, we would have been in a better position, but I was still going to be looking for Molded from, like, then on out. And there are a fair few sources of Reform, but it would have been a push. I was certainly just trying to find something to go wild with, which I described at the start of the run, right? You know, it's like, might as well go all the way for the moment. My name's been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Monster Train: The Last Divinity. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a subscription. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. Hopefully we'll see you next time.